Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be making a video on why the Washington Redskins will win the NFC East. Huge shout out to Juan Gotti NFL. His link is in the description. Go check him out. And the video's in the description. Go check that out. He's a Redskins and NFL YouTuber. He posts really good content. So go subscribe to him. So let's get into the video. The Washington Redskins were one Alex Smith injury away from winning the NFC East. They were 6-3 and the top of the NFC East before Alex Smith broke his fibula. The Washington Redskins were on top of the NFC East because of an elite defense, a consistent run game, and because of lack of turnovers on offense. And I think with Case Keenum or Dwayne Haskins or even Colt McCoy, we can keep that formula and win the division again. So some of the reasons why I think the Washington Redskins will win the division is because of their free agency acquisitions, the players coming back from injuries next year, Kevin O'Connell, and much more, which I will be describing to you guys in this video. So, the Washington Redskins signed All-Pro safety Landon Collins in the offseason this season. Landon Collins is one of the best safeties in the league, best tackler in the NFL. Okay in coverage, but he has been good in coverage before. Last season was an off year because of the lack of pressure on the D-line. Speaking of D-line, the Redskins have one of the best D-lines in the NFL with Daron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Matt Ioannidis, who are coming back from their first full year together, they'll come back stronger and better than ever. The Washington Redskins also drafted Dwayne Haskins, Montez Sweat, Kelvin Harmon, Bryce Love, Terry McLaurin, Jimmy Moreland, and a few other players. But Montez Sweat will have an immediate impact off the edge. Could get up to 10 sacks this year, win Defensive Rookie of the Year. He is 6'6", 240 with 4.4 40-yard dash time. We also have Adrian Peterson coming back this year, who just came off 1,000-yard rushing. Darius Geis is coming back, who can also replicate what Adrian Peterson did last year. Our trio in the backfield is the best running back core in the NFL by far. Adrian Peterson, Darius Geis, Chris Thompson, and this season, mid-season, maybe even Bryce Love. Also, Cam Sims is going to come back this year. Has been playing really well in camp. Should make the roster. If he is healthy, he can become an elite player. Same with Trey Quinn. Hasn't been healthy last year. Is coming back and could be a #1 receiver for the Redskins. Also, I know you guys don't like Josh Doctson, but he's in a prove-it year, so he might go all out this year. Jordan Reed, healthy, played amazing in camp. Also, the two other receivers we drafted, Kelvin Harmon, Terry McLaurin, have been lighting it up in camp, especially Terry McLaurin. He has the chemistry with Dwayne Haskins, and they are poised for breakout years. Especially if Dwayne Haskins starts, Terry McLaurin might be starting right away. The Washington Redskins secondary has very good starting cornerbacks. Josh Norman, Quinton Dunbar are really good corners in the NFL. Josh Norman has played amazing in camp, and hopefully he can translate that into the regular season. Quinton Dunbar, I think he had 3 interceptions last year, played really well. Had 3 interceptions with missed 6-7 games, something like that. Played amazing. We got Landon Collins in the secondary with Fabian Moreau, or with Monte Nicholson, who, if he can play like he did in the rookie year, we will literally have a top 5 defense in the NFL. Our D-line elite. We got our linebackers, outside linebackers elite. Our middle linebackers are decent with Sean Dion Hamilton and John Bostic, who is an established linebacker in the NFL. Also, next season, this season, Kevin O'Connell is calling the offensive coordinator. So I feel like we lost a lot of games last year because of lack of creativity on the offensive playbook. Kevin O'Connell will bring that creativity and will probably end up being the next coach of the Washington Redskins. If he can be creative, I think our offense can score 20 to 30 points every game. We won last year with low scoring performances and with our defense stepping up and allowing like 20 points or less, and our offense getting a little over 20. If we can replicate this year, I think we can easily win the division. Also, Carson Wentz is injury prone. If he gets injured, they're screwed. They are screwed. They will be maybe even last place in the division, depends on how early it is last season. Giants, forget about them. And Cowboys, you never know with the Cowboys. They are so inconsistent. They could win 13 games or they could win 7 games. So we'll see about that. But I think with the combination of all of our players coming back, the free agency acquisitions, and the draft, we could win the division, and with Kevin O'Connell calling plays. And I think Dwayne Haskins is giving me the RG3 rookie vibes. If he can replicate that, I mean, he obviously is not going to rush like him, but I think Dwayne Haskins, I feel like he might have a special year. If he starts with him and Terry McLaurin, wow.